All right, it's time for workshop number 2. This is all about the bulletproof process to create high engagement social media content and making it easy for you to create that content, because that's really the part we want to make this streamlined for you. If you were a part of the content calendar creation earlier today, amazing. We created a full entire year of content on our calendar. Now we're going to show you how to actually put that content together, what that looks like. So right now in this room with us, as you're watching these videos with me, I'm Rob Wentz from Forward Marketing. By the way, Forward Marketing is a digital marketing company that specializes in home inspection companies, increasing their digital presence online. So in this room right now, you can talk to me. So you're going to see 4 people in this room with Ask Me before their names. And that means you can walk up to us, get in our circle, or get in the chat and ask us questions, and we can help you out as we're walking through this. There's myself, Rob. There's my good friend and designer, Adam, who is with us. Megan, who's on staff at Incredible, and she makes content all the time, every day, for tons of home inspection companies. She can help you. And Mackenzie, who also is an expert. She's from Home Pro Inspections in Rhode Island, and she does an amazing job as well. So the 4 of us are able to help you and answer any of your questions as you're going through these videos. So as we begin right now, we're going to talk about building your Canva templates, because I think when you're creating content, if you don't have templates laid out, it can become stressful. It can become daunting to recreate something from scratch every single time you have to create. Now, I've said this before in another video, but if you are using Photoshop and you are super tech savvy or you're super design savvy, then you probably don't even need to understand how to create templates. You're already doing that. But most likely, you're running your company, you've got a million other things going on, you're wearing all of these hats, and creating social media content is not exactly something that's at the top of your priority list or your skill list. So we use Canva to make things easier. Canva can make anybody's life easier when it comes to design. If you've never used Canva before, just go to canva.com. You can sign up for a free trial of the pro version, or you can just use the free version, and the free version is amazing. I would suggest in the beginning just using the free version. I'm going to assume a bunch of you have already used Canva before, but if you haven't, what we're going to do is create a design. I always suggest when you click create a design and you're not sure what dimensions to give it, just go with the Instagram post, because most likely your content is going to go on Facebook, it's going to go on Instagram, and you don't want to have to think about resizing it all the time. So let's just go with the Instagram post. 1080 by 1080 is a perfect square. It'll go on any social media platform. Just use the Instagram square. Super, super simple, okay? Now I want to just show you what we usually create for companies. This is our fake company, Sample Home Inspections. Look at that beautiful house. So we'll create a bunch of different templates that we can use for different benchmark social media content posts throughout the week. This might be one for a did you know? This is like the customer information kind of post. There might be one for an FAQ, a home selling tip. This could be a template for anything that is a home selling tip post. This is a frequently asked questions FAQ post. You have the frequently asked questions, what's included in a typical home inspection. See this? See how it's all laid out? Understand this is very simple to do, and I'm going to actually walk you through this process in just a second. If you are watching this and you don't have Canva open, I suggest opening it right now, because I'm actually going to walk you through this in just a couple of minutes, so stay tuned for that. Here's another one for questions, more FAQs. Very simple layout, very basic. It looks sleek, it looks professional, and it's very easy to do. Now, if you're going to highlight your staff, let's highlight Gail. She's one of the staff members, customer care specialist. She's not a real human. I just made this up. I mean, that is a real human, but her name's not Gail Duffy. I made it up. And it probably should be Gail, but whatever. So you got Gail, you got her photo, and you got a little description from her down here. Now you have certified inspectors. Michael Bork. That's a real person, but that's not Michael Bork right there. That's some random photo I found. You'd want to put real pictures in there. You get the idea. I'm just giving you examples of what this could look like in your template, just so you have different ideas of different templates you could have. Now for your testimonials, that could be one of your testimonials. That could be another testimonial example. If you're posting 2 testimonials per week, have a couple different templates. And this can be very easily created in Canva. Like I said, you go up to the top, you click create a design, you click the Instagram, and you start to lay out these. Now, I want to actually right now walk you through what it's going to look like in like under a minute to create one of these templates, okay? So I'm going to create a blank template here. I'm going to make it look like that. This is how easy it can be. Follow along with me. So we're going to type in house. We'll go to over here to the left, click elements, type in house. Now you might want to use a real house that is a real picture of some house that you've taken, that you've worked with. You can do that, or you can pick a stock image. But right now I'm just going to grab this house. I'm just going to drag it. See, I'm just kind of stretching it out. Stretch the bottom out. There's the house. It's in the picture. Perfect. So now I've got the house. Now I need this square here. What's this square? So I'm going to go back to elements, and I'm going to type in square. Then I'm going to find a design like this one. So you scroll down. If you're using the free version, you'll see it'll say free when it's free, and it'll have a little pro thing next to it when it's pro. I'm not using the pro because I ain't paying for the pro. I'm paying for the free. So here's the one I use. That's the free right there. Do you guys see that? So you're going to click on the image, click the free, boom, there it is. Now let's make it a little bit bigger. Hopefully you're following along here. See how Canva will line it up for you to get the center correct. Sometimes it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but that looks relatively square and centered. I'm just going to leave it like that. So now I have the color. To change that, go up to this gray up here and just click the white. Now it's white. Okay? It's white. Yay. So now I got to put in our stuff. I got to put in all of our stuff here, all the words. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I'm really walking you through this. You want to upload. So you go to upload, upload media, upload your company's logo. There's our sample home inspections logo. I'm going to put that down here at the bottom of this. So you go to upload, upload the media, put it in there. Very easy to do. Now we're going to go to text. Click this text button. Make sure you click, before you click the text, click where you want it to go. I want it to go like right there. So it'll drop it somewhere in there. And the text that I usually use is something like Merriweather. See, as I clicked on that, frequently asked questions, Merriweather popped up. So that's what I'm going to use here. I like Merriweather. It looks nice. And I've used it before, so it's already suggested up top. And I'm going to make this frequently asked questions. Okay? And then I'm going to size it down to 31. Okay, so I'm going to make it up here in the size. Make it a 31. And now it's shrunk up for me. There we go. Frequently asked questions. Now I'm going to continue just to copy these because I've already done this. But you get the idea. I'm just going to make this a little bit quicker for you. Now, how do you insert these lines? See this line right here? You can just go to Elements, type in line, and all these different lines pop up. I'm just going to copy the one I've already made because this video is already getting a little bit long. And then I'm going to copy this one. But see how easily that can be done now. If you're following along, you have just created a social media post, and that's a template. Oh, yes, and maybe you want the house to be shown in the background a little bit. Click on this square white image, highlight it, go up here to this transparency box, and just drag the transparency down. Now the house kind of shines through a little bit, giving it just a little added texture. And there you go. So now you've created your first Canva template. You can go through and create templates for all of these just as simple and as quickly as I created this one. Like I said, if you have any questions, which you might, because I maybe went through that too fast, but I'm trying to really help you get real, practical, solid information here. If you have questions, please just ask us, and I'll see you in workshop number 2. We're going to create 4 to 5 benchmarks for content creation in just the next workshop. See you there.